Friday Slot Car News, sponsored by LEB Hobbies, your specialist in home and hobby slot car racing. Hey everybody, welcome to Friday's Slot Car News. We are going to jump right in with some updated Avant slot pictures. You get to pick Team Red or Team White, okay, for the upcoming new Nissan that they're going to be releasing, the Avant Nissan, as well as the rally car that you see here. I don't know. It's fun just to see them updating with new photos. Yeah, I mean, you got to like what Avant's doing these days. Lots of interesting stuff, lots of different stuff. A whole lot of arrivals to talk about from Skelectric this week. Starting off with the Henri Chemin Cuda that you see here. I'm really happy to see them doing this car again. I thought the SCX car was adequate. Their version of it, the yellow, wasn't particularly good. And I don't know, this one seems to be more accurate as far as detail. And I believe I have a sample of this coming. So I'm really going to be looking forward to seeing this car in the flesh, so to speak. Other than that, there's a bunch of cars that you see here. The Underwater Lotus and the Mustang, and I don't know. I mean, it's good stuff. It's definitely aimed at collectors, but I mean, it's hard to fault them, quite frankly, for going for their core market of the British market. So there you go. Also, Lamborghini Countach has arrived, the blue one. This car was a big surprise to me. The first release that they had of this car, I really loved it. It looked amazing on the track. It really flies around the track. It's fantastic. I'm so happy that they've done this car. There you go. And for my rally slot brothers out there, I'm looking at you, talking utter slot. The Marlboro Rover is coming to America. And not to give the Cobras short mention, which I frankly did, there's the Fuchsia car, I guess you'd say, and the Snake Eyes Cobra. This car, the Snake Eyes car, definitely seemed to be one of the hits of the recent Goodwood races that they had. Boy, there was tons of great photos of this car, and I mean, wow, absolutely wow, this thing looks absolutely amazing. Also, I did want to mention a Skelectric set that's arrived. The set that you see here with the Aston and the Porsche in it. There's only a few sets that come out each year for each company. This does look like a really good set. Excellent value sets usually are larger sets, because when you price out the cost per track piece of track plus the accessories that you get with the track, usually the cars work out to be free if you're kind of doing a cost analysis like that, which is frankly how you should look at it when you're getting into the hobby and you're thinking about getting a set. There's definitely much better value in buying a set and then adding on to it with a second set for extra pieces and frankly extra cars that you like. We're going to move along now with some slotted soon to arrivals, soon to be arrived. That was bad. Yeah, we have the Opel that I posted a few days ago on their social media. Next, the Mazda. I do love me some GT2, GT3, GT4 Maserati action. It's a big car. This is a beautiful car. And yeah, coming very, very soon. And the Nart Ferrari, not a Ferrari. Well, not a Ferrari here in the U.S. Yeah, gonna have to buy this car. It's too beautiful to pass up. The detail on this thing looks exquisite. I do love me some North American, or some American racing colors rather, and Slotted have done us proud with this latest release. We have a bunch of NSR. These are cars that are going to be sold soon. Yeah. There is the angle winder and the sidewinder version of the Gulf McLaren. This is a really good looking car. The McLaren is absolutely a favorite of mine. They've released a bunch of McLarens, so if you really want a nice field of McLarens just to race for your club, frankly, you have it. Also, the Brumos 91710. You just can't go wrong with this. This is, as far as I'm concerned, it's probably the best livery on a 91710. And you have the two releases of the Tic Tac / 7-Up formula car that NSR do. These cars are crazy fast. If you don't have one, just get one. One of these is the historic livery special edition. The other one is just a regular kind of release edition, which I do kind of like, because if you really want the collectible one, or the one that you feel might be collectible, or however you want to put it, you can get the special edition one. If you just want to get the regular release car, that's available to you as well. And I think it's a really good way of companies kind of spreading apart the releases that they do with a special car and then just kind of a regular car. If you're a collector, great, enjoy. I'm personally not really a collector, although, to be honest, a lot of the cars I have do just kind of sit around, but there we are. Also, we have a piece of news from Le Mans Miniatures. Yes. There are two beautiful Mirages they're showing. Gulf cars. These are really highly detailed cars. Le Mans Miniatures cars are great to collect. They are absolutely exquisite models. I would not call them racers. That's not to diminish them in any way, because they far surpass most slot car companies as far as detail go and finish go. If you really like these cars, you're going to get these cars anyway. So there you go. We also have a piece of Fly news to pass along. They're going to be doing this for Renault. It's nice to see them showing kind of the different elevations on the car. I really do like when companies release the elevation drawings where you can see the livery from all different sides, because you really get a very full picture, quite literally, of what the car is going to look like. And it's just nice to see them do this kind of thing. All right, everybody. Thanks for sticking around through the news. Stick around again. More sticking these days. After the Racing and Show news, I'll come back and wrap up the video. Thanks. All right, everybody. Well, next week is Toy Fair. I'm taking off a couple days. I have another treatment Thursday, the day before I go to Toy Fair. This sounds like a really bad idea, I know, about going to Toy Fair, but that's when Toy Fair is, and gotta go. So there we are. I will do a live stream this Sunday. I do plan to do one, and Don't know what we'll talk about. We'll drive some cars. We'll have some fun. We'll do whatever. I am taking donations for, if you want to help out, for my travel expenses, which are going to be considerable, even though New York is only 5 hours that way. I'm going to be driving there. My family might come with me for one night. I'm expecting to be there. I'm going to stay way north of the city, kind of where we used to live in Rockland County. Anyway, you guys don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's going to be a couple days that I'm there. It's going to be at least, well, one full day and then probably 2 half days at least. And, you know, it's going to be a couple $100 for a hotel, going to be a couple $100 for food. Even with my Fiat getting 40 or so miles to the gallon, it's going to be an expensive trip. If you want to support me, you can. I mean, I'm under no illusions that people have endless amounts of money. And, you know, if you can't support me, that's perfectly fine too. I really appreciate all the likes and the views here. That absolutely goes a long, long, long way to the overall growth of the channel. I'll have a link to the Buy Me a Coffee down below under this video. And if you want to support, you can. Thanks very much. I really appreciate it, folks. I'll see you again from Toy Fair.